Good afternoon. It's Christine Trainer talking to you lot. Wait a minute. It's a recording. Oh, my bad. I tell you what. It's been a very crazy day for me because I've had to deal with some issues of my own that I'm dealing with, guys. So I went out for a walk today, and I was trying to do this outside, but for some reason my cell phone wouldn't behave itself. So I'll tell you what. I'm back inside. How's that? But I did go for a walk today, and I tell you what. Meanwhile, I have to say it's April 26th, day 145 of my everyday journey. Gotta tell you that too, right? So, um, I'm sitting down for a second because I'm feeling a little disheveled because I'm very angry with myself and I'm trying to deal with who I am and trying to forgive me a little bit. And I'll do it. I'll do it. I'll tell you what, guys. I had to get out of my headspace today, so instead of exercising on my recumbent bike today, you know what I did? I went out for a walk to enjoy the beauty of the outside world because sometimes you gotta get out of the house and get out of your headspace because some days, whoa, some days I get so tied up because I'm like a dungeon master because I'm within my apartment doing my online work and I don't go out of the house, right? And I've done a few stupid things online and overdone it with overspending on my MasterCard. So now I'm suffering for it because I don't have the money to take care of it. But I have a little bit, so that'll be for this month. Now, next month, we'll see what happens. But I tell you what, guys, that's the price you pay when you screw up. You have to deal with your responsibility. You have to uphold for your responsibilities. You have to take the responsibilities, and you have to deal with it. And I'm going to deal with it. I'm going to deal with it badly, and I'm going to suffer a little bit because I have a hard time going out find work. I tried to find work last year. It didn't turn out too well, so I'm going to try to find some work this year. But because I'm having a lot of issues in life at the moment, and I'm not saying real physical issues, a lot to do with how to deal with my life up here, I'm not able to go out completely do some good work. And I want to, right? I want to go get some part-time work. That's not the case. It's just every time I try to find some work, they always say, no, you're not a part of it. Like 3 times, actually, 4 times last year, I tried to find work. I didn't tell them it was 3 or more other times, and they said no. You're not the person we're looking for at the moment. And then another place, you're not. Well, four places. It was 1, and it was 2, and then it was both, and then I couldn't get some work. So I said, okay, that's why I decided to start online, some online work, and it's beautiful. But I'm not at the moment not making any money, and he's slowly supporting me. But guys, I tell you what, when you have somebody supporting you, and then you overdo it, you pay the price because he decided he wasn't going to help me anymore on my other stuff. He said, no more online spending. If you're going to do it, go find yourself your own job. So I'm stuck between a rock and a hard place. But that's the price you pay. Okay, I'm angry with myself, but I understand why he had to do that. He's tough with me, he loves me, but he wants me to understand what I'm doing wrong. And believe me, I know exactly what I'm doing wrong. It's just, you figure you can go as far as you can to try to make some money, and then it doesn't work out. So you pay the price. You pay the price dearly, I tell you what. So this could be an emotional talk today, but it's okay. I'll figure things out. I'll figure things out. It just means that's why I went out. I had to get out of the house. I had to get out of the house and figure as soon as that bill comes, I want him to take a look at it. I want him to see the mistakes I've made because he has a right to see it. Now this next month, I'll have a whole lot more to pay, but I won't have any money for it. So who knows how I'm going to pay it in May? We'll see. Because something always comes good around the corner, so we'll see. I have something else coming around the corner. Let's hope that'll help me a little bit. But I'm not not paying anything in May. May my bill might go astray. Who knows? Even if it's $50 a month, I'm going to pay just a little bit each month to get this bill paid slowly. And that's what I'm learning to do. Now the other bill is basically a credit card I use for food mostly, and I'm trying to cut back on food. So I'm doing that. But I didn't do very well when I went out and overspent on Sunday, and so he may not pay the full extent, but he may, never know, because he knows that's the credit card I use for as a credit card I use for food, so we'll see. But this is a learning experience, I'm telling you guys. When you have somebody supporting you and you go overboard, if they say no more, then you have to learn. You have to back off and you have to learn. And I'm having a hard time learning. That's why I went out, got out of my headspace and thought, okay, the bill's going to come. He's going to see it. I'm going to have to deal with it. And if I shed a tear too, it's because I get really raw emotional. That's all. Like, I'm going to take some time today to do some stuff and to be more, I like to do things online to be more creative, so it might help me a little bit. And again, I'm going to have to find I don't know where I did with my resume. I misplaced it somewhere, so I got to find my resume or I won't be able to do anything. Then I got to find a way to print it out, so I'm going to have to use his computer to duplicate it, right? Now, I was thinking of putting it online and fixing my resume because my resume is not in the best of shape. I had to be creative. I have a good, simple resume, but I want to it's a rather old resume, and it's not going to help me. I got to find it and put it online, and then I have it on something else, and I might be able to find something, but whether it's part-time work or not, it's going to really stop me from doing online work, so I'm torn between a rock and a hard place, because I need some extra, I need to find a way to get some extra income, and I have to do it now. So I'm really struggling, because I didn't make a whole lot on my online work. I only made maybe a small amount, because you don't make much amount when you come in if you're not working and you decide to go online to work, guys, not good. Unless you have somebody who supports you really well and doesn't mind helping you out, you're screwed. Or you have part-time work and you're doing online work, that's cool. And I decided to do this last year, and I'm still doing it, and I'm not going to stop my online work, but I got to find a way to make some income to pay bills. So that's where I'm kind of rough. So, hey, if this goes out and somebody sees it, maybe you can give me a suggestion what else I can do. But, I mean, I'm pretty good at doing things online, and I like to talk to people. I like to share my experiences. And so this is a shared experience of getting out of your headspace and trying to figure out your problems. And that's not I'm not being negative here. I'm just trying to figure things out. That means that I'm going online to tell you guys that this is a learning experience. When you find yourself stuck, really stuck, and you don't know what to do, yeah, you can shed a few tears and you can say a few prayers, but you got to move. And I've got to learn how to do this. If I didn't have such crappy knees, I'd be able to stand on my feet all day for 8 hours a day doing something, because I know I'm capable of learning stuff. I'm learning an awful lot online. That's amazing. I'm proud of myself. But on the other hand, I stop. I get a little scared. My self-esteem goes down the tube. I mean, I can go online and talk to the cows come in, guys. I really enjoy doing this. But when it comes to going out and finding work and doing things, I don't know, I get a blockage. Even though 4 times last year I got turned down, I kind of upset myself because I didn't tell him I went out to a few other places and they turned me down, right? That was just because I went to Walmart, I went to another place, and, when he was working last year, I went to a couple other places and they said no. So, I kind of went, okay, then let me try to do work online. And so we made a deal. But it's past 6 months now, and I've still not been very good with spending online. I kind of screwed up. So now I have to pay the price because my one credit card is really high. But that's life, We have to understand that we have limits. To people who love us give us limitations, and we have to learn about it. So I'm in a learning process here, how to deal with it. And I'm going to figure something out. I mean, I did a few times, but now I'm sort of stuck, especially when my arthritis in my hands is getting bad and I'm having some issues. And he said he would help me if I would go to the doctor more often, but my doctor's so far away, and it can be a really big trek for me. So, and then I put on some weight, which doesn't help. That made him more angry. So I'm really struggling. But I tell you what, I still got up. I still try to do my time management. Of course, with the few things that went about today, the day flew by a little quickly, but that's not the end of the world. I'll still work on stuff and take care of things. Tomorrow's another day. Tomorrow's a new day. Tomorrow, I'm thinking about like this. I got up. I did what I normally do. I went for a walk instead of that was my exercise. I got out of my headspace, enjoyed the beauty of the outside world, enjoyed the beauty of the springtime weather, did some deep breathing while I was doing it. That was good. See? And when I was up this morning, I did my affirmations, my meditation, and my gratitude, because I'm thankful. Regardless of how tough things can be, I'm thankful for having it being tough, because that's the way I will learn. So this is a learning experience for me today on my everyday journey. It's hard, but it's a learning experience. So I tell you guys, when you go through a tough spot, and I do when I get myself emotional, and it doesn't help when I get allergies, so you must forgive me. I have a bit of a allergy issue too. a real crazy allergy issue as well. So it kind of happens that way. And that's not a bad thing, because that all that means is I might look a little bit disheveled, but I have a nice little t-shirt on, my little scarfie, and you see some of my apartment a little bit. And that's what I wanted to do today as well. Because this seems to be a nice, it's a nice color. You know, you really see me for who I am, eh? So that's what I want to talk about today in my everyday journey. Life experiences, life learning experiences, how to get out of your headspace and still move on. Stay positive, stay strong, because I will figure something out. And it may be hard. I may have to say goodbye to some things again. Well, maybe not some things, but maybe there's a few things I can do, but it's kind of scary. But I'm just talking about getting rid of some stuff. I can't get rid of other things because it's for myself and my sisters. It's stuff that was my mom's I can't get rid of. So there's a lot of stuff I can't get rid of because they're heartfelt things, but I'll figure something out. I have in the past where I got rid of a lot of jewelry and helped to pay towards some of my bills. But this past 2 months, I was a little bit overdone it. So don't overdo it. Because when you overdo it, you get yourself into a time in your life where you get scared. And I'm a little scared. To tell you the truth, I'm a little scared and I'm frightened. And that's good, because that means I'm thinking harder on how to figure things out. And I'm going to get there. I'm going to figure it out. So guys, this has been a very tearful everyday journey, but it's been a learning experience. So don't let certain things, like I'm scared. I'm literally frightened because something could be taken away from me. And again, I'm put myself into harm's way emotionally as well. So it's hard. It's hard because I have so much to think about, so much to figure out, and I'm scared to death, guys. Scared to death. But it's a challenge. It's an obstacle that I have to face right now, and I'll get through it. So I'm sorry, guys. I'm a little bit emotional. I know you're supposed to share happy, but that happens, you know. That happens. I'm just watching my little kitty cat. She sees something in the window, but she can't climb up because we had to close the. Here's an interesting distraction. She cannot climb. We have a wonderful screen door on our balcony door, but she keeps climbing up it, so we have to shut the door. So sadly, the money my sweetie spent kind of went, because she climbed it really hard one day, and then she fell down and she sort of put a little hole in it. So now she sees something and she can't climb up. Aw, she looks so cute, poor little girl. But she's enjoying the view anyway. So this is my wonderful distraction. It helped me a little bit. I was just watching her now. I'm watching her like crazy because she sees something. I think she sees some. See, we live in an apartment building and there's balconies, right? And I think the above balcony might have a pigeon on it. So she sees the pigeon tail and I think she's getting all excited. It's so cute, I tell you guys. It kind of helped me stop my little tearful experience. So there you go. This is my crazy day 145. I did go out and do some walking. I did do some honest thinking. I did have a good discussion. I didn't have an argument. He told me what he was going to do, and he's doing it. And he has a right to back off because I have to learn. It's going to be a hard lesson to learn, but you know what? I'm going to learn it. I'm going to learn it well, and then I'm going to be a bit better. But it's just when it happened at the moment, I was hoping he would help a little bit. He did help to pay a few things that we agreed to pay for. But the rest is my fault. So that's life, right? I can't cancel what I got because it's coming in the mail, and I can't cancel the few things I did. It's already been done. So I can't cancel it right now. I can't. Or could I? No, I can't, because one particular thing has already been done, and another thing has been sent, and then I paid for a small course. So I can't. There's 5 things I can't do. So, but there's one thing I can cancel for next month, which I'm going to do. And that's okay. I don't mind doing that. I just wish that I could had continued it because I was trying to finish off a blog. So I was trying to get a hold of somebody, but I can't get a hold of them to help me with this blog. And then when the blog is done, then I'm going to cancel what I want to cancel, but I couldn't. So it had to be paid off for this month, but then I'm going to have to get a hold of this person and see if he can help me take care of something, then I could finally cancel that. That won't be for next month. That'll be gone off my bill. So I'm learning. I'm trying to cancel stuff, but it's kind of hard to cancel stuff when you're not sure what you're doing, especially when you're not very good at online and you keep making mistakes. So I was trying to cancel 2 things and it didn't work out. So, and I keep forgetting when you do things online, and it's you're using your Canadian money, it goes to American money, and it's like $10 extra. So guys, I am having a really crazy learning experience. I'm not learning stuff properly when I do things online, so I forget about the exchange rate, guys, and so I'm not paying attention. I'm thinking, oh, I'm doing a good thing, and then I realize I was making a stupid mistake, and it's gone through already, and then it's been sent to me. I went, oh, okay, I made another stupid mistake. So next month, between now and the next month's bill, I'm going to be really keeping an eye. I probably won't be doing nothing. Whatever's left has to be paid. Whatever is going to be left, that's how it's going to be. So I have, just to say, I have at least 4 weeks to figure out to get some money to my bill. That's all I'm thinking about. I'm thinking time. I'm thinking about how to do it. So I'm figuring things out slowly. So guys, don't think that it's bad. It's just a learning. I'm just learning stuff. I'm learning and understanding. There is limitations to how I do things, and there's also consequences. I have a bad consequence, and I have to get out of it. It's a bad obstacle, and I will. So there you go. This is what I want to talk about today. It's already 16 minutes in it, but I'm just telling you this because it's a learning lesson here, that we have to figure things out properly. You have to keep an eye on what we're doing, because when we don't keep an eye on what we're doing, you screw up. And I'm in a pickle. Emotionally too, I'm in a pickle. So it's been a hard day, but it's a good hard day. Why? Because I gotta get a blockage out. Something's blocking me for doing better. Something's blocking me, so I'm really suffering, but I'm glad I'm suffering. It's a good thing to do, because you learn from your mistakes so bad. And I have a tendency to learn really bad. I suffer really bad from my mistakes, because I go back and I do it again and again and again until finally I realize I screwed up and I can't get out of it. So here you go, guys. And I'm cheerful today and I'm studying this out, because I'm trying to tell you guys, don't put yourself into a dilemma that you know you can't get out of. Get out of the dilemma slowly. Be methodical. Think before you do something. And I didn't think properly, and now I'm suffering. And that's part of life. Part of life, guys. But I do want to say, though, that you can't get out of it. You just got to figure it out. And I wish my brain was better. It's not that good for figuring things out. And I wish I wasn't such a frightened little mouse, because I'm a frightened little mouse like you wouldn't believe. But I am. I'm a frightened little mouse, thinking that's the end of the world. It's not. It's not, guys. It's not. It's just how I learn things. And I'm setting this out to give you an example of what can happen when you really screw up. It's so bad that you don't know if you can get out of it. And you can. You just have to figure things out. And I'm going to be doing a lot of soul searching, a lot of meditation. I'm going to be doing a lot of my own little prayers to see if I can figure something out and finally have the aha moment of what to do. Because I haven't had my aha moment, and I want my aha moment. Once I get my aha moment, because I'm learning an awful lot of tech stuff, I'm proud of myself for it. And I have made some small successes, and I'm proud about that. And I have influenced in a different way, and I'm proud about that. I will conquer the obstacles and the mistakes I've made. That's what I'm trying to tell you. It's not a bad thing. It's just a learning experience. It's the pitfalls and the mistakes you make as you go along. And you suffer for it too. You do. So that's what I want to talk about today. How when you make mistakes and pitfalls can happen, you can suffer greatly, but it's all part of the learning curve to success. And I'm still on that learning curve. Ooh, she saw a bird. She's happy. So, guys, I hope you enjoyed this. I do apologize for the teary moment and the frustrations, but I'm going through a crazy day. But I'm still telling you about it, because this is day 145 of my everyday journey, April 26th. I hope you enjoyed this. I hope you give me a thumbs up. I'll get through life. I will. So, that am I. I'll still say this. I'm still going to have a good day. So, I'm still going to have a great day. So, I'll say, make today a great day, everyday journey, because it is a great day. With all the pitfalls and all the things that happen in your life as you go along, and it's all part of life. My love to you all. See you tomorrow, day 146, and it will be a great day today, because I'm going to make the rest of the day great, even though I've had a bit of a snag. That's what I'm trying to say too. Bye.